Oh, I'm at to rewind with bschwitty because ASMR is more popular than anything else in the world right now. Just kidding. Don't turn your volume up for this one. Welcome back to Rewind with bschwitty because you have an entire chapter in the Dark Hold devoted to. Today is, Mario Day, March 10th. MAR10 is Mario in Leet, sort of. But this weekend, March 13th, is National Riesling Day, or Riesling Day. So I was going to do a whole big animated episode on it, but I realized I've already done an episode all about Riesling way back in season 1 of Rewind, so it might be fun to go back and just watch it. And I'm going to watch it with you while having a glass of Riesling. Let me go get that glass. All right, should we try that a third time? Glass of Riesling. All right, I'm going to watch a season 1 episode Varietal Focus called All About Riesling.
Outside of...
I've dressed the same as I did in that video. Whoa. So these are the old season 1 intro credits. I basically just offloaded every wine photo I had up to that point and put it into one of those fast moving collages. So if you pause it,
Rewind with bschwitty because we're not worthy.
That was a terrible idea.
Is another Varietal Focus. And since the summer months are almost to an end, I thought we should do one last Varietal Focus on something with
season 1 format. So it's like
we're going to talk about
straight in front of me from far away, zoomed in.
For those of you that don't know about Riesling, well, you're in luck because we're going to learn about it. Riesling is primarily a cool climate varietal. Best known growing regions for Riesling are Germany, Alsace, Washington State, and also other areas include California, the Ukraine, Australia, Moldova, and Hungary. Riesling could be made in many different types of ways.
Claiborne Churchill bottle there.
For me, I personally prefer dry Rieslings. And I live near one of the best producers of dry Rieslings in the United States, Claiborne and Churchill. Master Tom Evan Goldsmith even name checks this as the only non-German Riesling or Alsatian Riesling.
All right, so another pause. You can see this is later season 1 because I've won a disc golf tournament in the background. There's a gold trophy for winning novice level tournament against I think a child down in Santa Barbara. Also, some people didn't notice that it's my SOM certificate on the left side there, and I think I still have that empty bottle from Rogue next to my toaster oven that's hidden cleverly behind my book thing, my easel.
As a suggestion in his book, Perfect Pairings, which you can see over my shoulder here.
Oh yeah, definitely easy to see.
It goes by many names, including Weisser,
Jump Cut,
White.
I'm the master of the jump cuts.
Rhine, or Johannesburg Riesling.
Johannesburg.
Its global acreage is over 128,900 acres. And nearly half of that is in Germany.
We're learning
Since Germany has over half the Riesling in the world, let's talk about that. It's its best known area for planting. There is over 56,407 acres planted.
So I do try. I try in the future to try to memorize some of these things. I'm pretty sure just like this episode, I had nothing. I had writer's block for this episode. So I didn't really know what I was going to do for it. I was originally going to do an animated, but I couldn't think of anything interesting enough about Riesling that I could do an episode on. I thought about doing like an animation for all the different names Riesling has around the world, since it's very old. It has a bunch of different names that are kind of the same. And I was going to do it to the tune of Wacko in the Animaniacs, where he does the states and their capitals song. Oh my gosh, this is way back. That's my first gen microphone that I'm using on the right there. I didn't notice that. Wow, this must be like an early episode, because sorry, too inside baseball. Let's keep going.
Different categories for Riesling go from Trocken to Cabinet to Spätlese, Auslese, Bierlese, and Trockenbeer Auslese. Now,
okay, I don't speak German.
That's in order from driest to sweetest. So,
and I still I have a terrible time remembering the German sweet chart.
I would recommend looking for a Trocken Riesling, but you may be rewarded by a Trockenbeer.
Switzerland, shout out, because my friends
in France, in Alsace,
were living in
it's the second best known region,
Switzerland at the time. I think
it has 8,600 acres planted.
Oh, this is only 5 years ago.
Some might say that Alsatian Riesling is the only Riesling way to go.
Wow, that is a bold claim there, Mr.
And those people may be right, but at the same time, they're pompous, arrogant assholes.
Wow.
Washington is the up-and-coming American producer of Rieslings.
Just to be clear,
probably their best-known white grape up there, because they do have some...
Just to be clear, the people that are pompous, arrogant assholes about Alsatian Riesling being the only Riesling, that's a pompous wine snob thing, not a nationality thing. Just want to clarify that one.
Somewhat cooler climates, and there's over 6,000 acres planted. Whereas California has 4,000 acres planted, but they do a great job in the cooler regions, like in San Francisco County and Edna Valley, where Claiborne and Churchill.
Although Riesling,
now I'm talking about acreage.
Riesling's a new hot thing in Washington,
or what countries to find it from. I haven't talked about what exactly it is. Flavors will include lime, apples, oranges, and nectarine.
Good formatting.
You'll find that the mostly cooler climate varietal shows the lime and apple more. And this one right here definitely has lime rind on the nose, kind of a lemon curd thing going on.
Ooh, mine too. I'm drinking the Wolf Riesling, by the way.
Those more sour citrus fruit notes, but it's not overwhelming. It's just a nice complement to this nice, cool, and crisp wine. By the way, it's like 100 degrees out here.
Baby face.
A nice white wine, perfect. A nice dry white wine, even better. Highly recommend it.
Oh, weird. Oh, that's weird. I honestly thought it did this for like National Riesling Day or whatever it's called. But apparently this was just a random pick in the middle of the summer, because it's currently March and definitely not 100 degrees. I think it's a high of the mid 60s today, maybe 70s. There's sun outside, so I'd say low 70s.
And there's a reason why it is a nice dry white wine. It opposite of Chardonnay, it doesn't take to oak well. So threw oak on this, it's going to be a little too crazy. Most likely this is either aged in neutral barrels or just stainless steel all the way. And it's one of the only varietals that I would really advocate going stainless steel all the way through, because the fruit profile is what you're really looking for here.
Yeah, that was what, year one winemaker, Brandon. There are definitely many more white varietals that I would recommend doing stainless steel for. Muscats in particular. Those do really fun things. In fact, I don't. Sauvignon Blanc is almost better stainless steel too. I don't know what I was smoking at that point. But yeah, I think season 1 bschwitty was just like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Oof, that's rough. Rough to watch yourself. Rough to go back and watch yourself. Comma. There are a lot of varietals you want fruit profile for.
Coming from a cooler climate.
Chardonnay needs oak.
Great. There's also some sort of
I would do Pinot Grigio in stainless steel probably.
Some sort of spice component to it.
The Rhones could use just neutral barrels, but still.
Germany, Gewürztraminer, which we'll talk about in the future.
Have we talked about Gewürztraminer at some point?
You can have someone on to pronounce it correctly for me.
I did not. Well, thanks for coming on doing that for me, Jay.
The alcohol always tends to be lower on this because it's usually
there's no W. It's
regions.
It's only V's.
You'll find that alcohol is lower there.
Give us Stravina.
Generally, this will be somewhere between 8 to 12%. This bottle right here is 13.2, but again, it's from America. We tend to do things just a little bit bigger out here, and that's because we have a longer growing season.
That's what she said.
In the cooler regions, which will allow for a better, more full, mature grape to be harvested and give you stronger flavors that are present in the cooler climate Alsatian and German Rieslings, but may not be as...
well, I actually did give some facts and clearly didn't edit as much.
This one here is. And like I said earlier, this wine can range from dry to sweet. I highly recommend trying out a dry Riesling.
Yes, dry Rieslings.
It's great.
Although, if you're doing Thai food, like slightly sweet.
Definitely something that you can sit back.
Something spicy, just a little sweetness. A little sweetness will do you well.
So, I hope you learned a little bit about Riesling today. If you didn't, please leave a comment below and we can
I'm commenting.
Try to do it again.
I'm commenting as...
If not, just comment, like, subscribe, and share.
No one commented, so we didn't do it again. Hey.
What varietal focus should I focus on next? We're going to be heading into October, November, probably heavier reds, something to keep us warm at night.
This is September.
We'll catch you here next time.
100 degrees in September? That's crazy.
We're going to be talking about
I'm clean shaven, so it must be right at the start of harvest.
Bye.
Cool. I don't know why I stopped that. Like you're going to see. Anyway. Yeah. So let me know if you need to learn some more about Riesling, because there's definitely some stuff that I left out on that all about Riesling episode. And you can find me on the internet. You can find my YouTube channel and go back all the way back by going to rewindshow.com, which will take you to YouTube, to my channel. Direct. It's a redirect. It'll help you. It'll do it. Hi YouTube. And I'm testing this format out because I was thinking of doing streaming at some point. So what's the easiest thing to stream? Reaction. And don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe, and ring that little bell to get notified when I'm releasing a new episode, which is on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I don't understand the point of having the bell. You can find me on Instagram at Rewind Show, where episodes get cut down to 10 minutes, because that's how it works on IGTV, or find me on Twitter at bschwitty. I'm a riot. That being said, this has been Rewind. My name is bschwitty. Have a happy Riesling day on the 13th, and I will catch you next time.